You know what I feel like right now? You know how like sometimes you'll see like a Twitter post from like I don't know, like Pop Icon or whatever, one of those accounts, right? And it'll be like Bork is getting a divorce from or is no longer dating Pumperdink, and you're like, who the fuck are these people? And then you like look into it a little bit, and they have like 17 million loyal followers or whatever. And you're like, I am so not tapped into whatever the fuck is going on here. That's kind of how I feel about this stuff. Okay. And what's worse is like, this is the normie sphere. Okay. This is the kind of like world changing incident for so many, if not billions of people around the planet, seemingly, that I am so not invested in, where I feel like I'm just not normal. I think I'm abnormal. Because what is normal? If it's like the overwhelming majority interest and you don't fucking care about it at all and you can't get yourself to be enthusiastic about it, then like maybe we're the fucking abnormal ones, you know? That's how I feel. I'm like, what is going on? Like the intensity in which people are covering this news story as though this is like a world changing event is legitimately a story in and of itself. Yeah, we are the closest we will ever be to coworker internet. Okay, this is it. This is like you got whole ass adults that work for CBS News, you know, like people that went to school, studied journalism, people that have, icons that they want to be like, that have gone all around the world and have manufactured consent for the American State Department, done it all, losing their fucking shit at the prospect of Taylor Swift being small girl with Travis Kelce, which is big boy. Fox News cut away from Trump to cover it is an insane statement. Like, it's not like Iran is striking Tel Aviv. You know what I mean? Like, it's just Taylor Swift getting engaged. And the very fact that people are this locked into it, and this tapped into it, like this is a tremendous world-changing event for so many people. I don't know. It just confuses me a little bit. It makes me feel like people are desperate for a sense of community and they're just never going to reach it from anything else. So they're hyper invested in this kind of stuff because it takes away from the monotony of daily existence and the cruelty that they withstand under the structural violence of poverty. And for a brief moment, they get to feel like something good is happening in the world, you know? Or maybe it's not that deep. I don't know. Maybe it's not that deep at all. Maybe I'm reading too into it because I see like the level of reaction. There's also a sense of pageantry associated with this. I feel like some people, in an effort to be a part of something bigger than themselves, act as though they are super excited because that's the expected reaction, which in and of itself feeds back into that cycle of almost like mania that people are collectively experiencing. Because they see like, you know, grown ass people behave like this and they go, oh my God, it is a big deal. I should also think this is a big deal. Because like anytime Taylor Swift does anything, it's just like CBS News, Good Morning America, NBC, everyone is covering it. And I'm always like, what is going on? But yeah, my analysis here isn't necessarily about, the incident, the engagement in and of itself, but more so the way that we look at celebrity worship and the way that we cover these sorts of things in mainstream news. I want to point something out here as well. This is not my take either. Okay, I feel like this is too woke. This is the one friend who's too woke. Agree. It's super weird to be worried about the fascist takeover of our country to give a fuck about engagement of a man who, like, the first part about this I kind of agree with. The second part about this I don't care about. A man who defended his Christian nationalist teammate and woman who refused to use their platform to fight our future dictatorship until said future dictator posted a deepfake AI of her supporting him. Like, I think that's a little bit too woke as well. I will say, like, my assessment here overall is that like there are, really horrible things happening all around us every single day. And I guess like people are desperate for some kind of moment of solace from the evil shit that is unfolding in real time. And I guess that's the reason why they're like desperately clinging on to this as though it's like a life, it's like a life raft, right? That's how I feel about it. But I do wish that people cared a little bit more about, you know, the baby Holocaust that is unfolding and the fascist takeover that is also happening in broad daylight at the domestic level. Why does Brett think this changes culture with respect to getting married? It's a bit of monkey see monkey do situation. I think that like she is a influential person, so that's the reason why. Maybe 9/11 for every guy with a serious girlfriend in their late 20s, because then other people are going to be like, well, what about me? Maybe, you know, Taylor Swift got into a serious relationship, and then also Travis Kelce pulled the trigger. It's my time now. What is this? Yeah, this is another version of that story as well. If Taylor Swift gets pregnant, we're going to see a bigger baby boom than after World War II, you know? So it's her turn. Yeah, I think like there is, I think people are overemphasizing how much of a societal impact this will have. I will go so far as to say that the real significant hurdle for marriage for many young people in the United States of America as it stands, is not necessarily, you know, the traditionalist society losing their way and not caring or respecting the institution of marriage anymore. It's just money. And that financial imperative, that financial hurdle is too hard to overcome simply because Taylor Swift got engaged. Congratulations, Taylor Swift, but it should be illegal to have sex with someone that can't read. Okay, Jesus Christ. How is it legal to marry this person? I just gave a squarely a paise of bread and it straight smashed all of it. I had no idea they ate bread like that. Haha, hashtag crazy. I think, someone said, just imagine, he got 14 more years of brain injuries now. I don't mind that, you know. The boys can have, the fellas can have a little bit of a life-changing brain injury as a treat, okay? That should not take something away from them.